Hello everybody. You all know my name. I am Ansh and in my previous video, पिछली वीडियो में मैंने आपको सिखाया था how to write a fantasy story. In my previous video, I teach you about how to write a fantasy story, and in this video, I will teach you this my empowering English book, how to write a story related to that I have taught you about how to write a fantasy story. In this video I will tell you about elements of story. This is a new chapter, and in all my videos I tell this is in your syllabus or not. We study it for knowledge and fun. So let's get started. So this is my empowering English book. So I should take out. So our chapter name is Elements of a Story. So let's get started. This unit is an introduction to all the main elements that go into a story. This is a unit introduction to all the main elements to go into a story. A story must have plot, which is an outline of what happens. The beginning must be attractive to the reader. Want to read it. It must have strong and interesting characters, a powerful setting, a problem means conflict, and a solution to that problem, which means resolution. All stories have these elements, and so must your story when you write one. So now we have the case of missing princess. An interesting beginning. A prince is locked in a tower. A princess is locked in a tower which is guarded by two soldiers. So now we have an example to how to write the case of missing princess. Now we have to make an interesting beginning. A princess is locked in a tower which is guarded by two soldiers. So now we have three options that we should choose what would be in our story. Has she been kidnapped? Has something terrible happened to her? Is she waiting to be rescued? So this is three types of options. Here are some ways to begin. No one will find me in the tower. She will escape, chuckled the king. And number 3, how dare they attack me, thundered the princess. So these types of the characters. Think about the main characters. Is the princess kind and beautiful? She could be vain and spoiled. She could be superhuman and bloodthirsty. Bloodthirsty means खून का प्यासा. Thirsty for blood. Is the prince brave and handsome? He could be boastful and greedy. Greedy means lalchi. Boastful means that. He could be crowdly and proudly. You all know crowdly means turpoke. Thus now come on the setting. Where is the castle? It is on a hill beyond the forest near a river. So this type of we have to make a setting. Setting means location, which I have taught you in my previous video. The problem. Now we have to make a problem. Explain what happens to the princess. Add excitement to your story with phrases such as bursting through the door, out of the darkness leaped without warning, In a flash, does she manage to escape? How? Does she want to be rescued? Do kidnappers exchange her for riches, power, or land? So these types of we have to make a problem. The resolution. What happens in the end? Write an unexpected ending to surprise your readers. Who triumphs? What do they gain? Do the princess and the prince live happily ever after? Use the now our resolution is like this. We have to make our own resolution. Use grid provided to plan your story. When you write your story, remember to use the past tense. You have to write your story in past tense. Past tense means bhutkal, मतलब बीता हुआ समय. The time which is gone past. Make it interesting by describing the characters using adjectives, similes, and details. We have to make it interesting by adjective, similes, and details to apply on characters. So now come over here. Story planning grid. In our previous video, when we have how to write an interesting, how to write a fantasy story, here also we have a grid, story planning grid. So now let's see. So we have here 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 blocks over here. So first this plot. So here we have to make our own story, and as example, here is the story of Cinderella. Cinderella is Cinderella is ill-treated by stepmother and stepsister and stepmother and sisters. Helped by magic fairy godmother, goes to the ball, dances with prince, lost glass sleeper, marries prince. Characters: Cinderella, stepmother, two stepsister, fairy godmother, and prince. So here we have characters: Cinderella, stepmother, and two stepsister, fairy godmother, and prince. Here in plot we have they have tell about what is the story basis. Setting: Cinderella's kitchen and the palace, hall and steps. Conflict means problem. Cinderella is ill-treated and needs to be rescued. Prince does not know where to find Cinderella after the ball. Resolution: the glass sleeper must fit the one the prince marries. Cinderella is found and marries the prince. Beginning: Cinderella had beautiful. Now we have to make our beginning. Now we have make a conflict. We have read about conflict means problem, and resolution means the problem's solution. Beginning. Now we have to how start the story. Cinderella had beautiful brown eyes, and even among the cinders she looked pretty. Now here we have our beginning. Now we have seventh and the last column about vocabulary. Vocabulary we have enchanting, palatine, crystal, shrewish, incompetent, annexus, green with envy, etc. So here we have a grid how to plan story. Here we have a example of Cinderella. So we have read about it. So friends, this is all this is all about elements of a story. So I have taught you about how to write a fantasy story and elements of story. So this is all about. In my next video I will present a story for an example of a fantasy story and elements of story. I will mix it, a mixture of two chapters. I will present an amazing story in front of you, in front of everybody. So thank you. Please like, share, subscribe for more interesting videos. If you are new to my channel, please subscribe it. If you like this video, press the like button and comment how is today's video. Please share this video a lot. Bye bye. Thank you. Thanks for watching. Thank you, friends. I will present a story in my next video as an example of these two chapters. Thank you. Bye bye. Thank you.